Welcome back to Idiots in Cars. Today we're tackling a universal frustration, people who park like they own the place. But what happens when the rest of us fight back? Get ready for the most creative, hilarious, and jaw-dropping bad parking revenges ever caught on camera. We've got everything from harmless pranks to epic public shaming. These aren't just angry notes, think full-on transformations and unforgettable payback. If you're ready to see the world's worst parkers get what's coming, you're in the right place. Smash that like button, subscribe, and let's jump into the madness. Let's get into it. First up, a driver parks their luxury sedan across two spots. Classic entitlement. But instead of a note, a hero covers the entire car in thousands of rainbow sticky notes. Every inch, hood, roof, doors, windows, becomes a colorful mosaic. The driver returns, stunned, forced to peel off each note in front of a crowd. It's harmless, hilarious, and a perfect lesson in patience and public embarrassment. Every sticky note is a reminder, don't park like a jerk. This is creative justice at its finest. Revenge is art. What a way to start. Next up, we witness a classic case of parking lot entitlement. An SUV sprawled across not one, but two prime parking spots, right in the middle of a busy day. At a bustling shopping center, every space is precious, and this move leaves shoppers circling for ages, searching for a spot. But instead of leaving a passive-aggressive note, two quick-thinking vigilantes decide to take matters into their own hands, armed with a massive roll of industrial plastic wrap. They circle the SUV, working together with impressive teamwork, and begin wrapping it from bumper to roof, winding the plastic around and around, layer after layer, until the vehicle is completely encased in a shiny, shrink-wrapped cocoon. The doors are sealed shut, the wheels are bound tight. There's absolutely no way to get inside without a serious struggle and a lot of patience. Soon, a crowd gathers. Bystanders can't help but laugh and snap photos, capturing the moment as the unsuspecting driver returns, arms full of shopping bags, only to be greeted by the sight of their completely wrapped SUV. The frustration is real and immediate as the driver realizes just how much work it will take to free their car, starting the long, embarrassing process of unwrapping layer after layer of stubborn plastic. The crowd watches, thoroughly entertained by the spectacle. This prank isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a full-blown public event, drawing laughter and applause from everyone nearby. Parking selfishly? You might just find yourself at the center of a sticky, unforgettable lesson that everyone will remember, and maybe even post online. Sometimes the best revenge isn't loud or angry, it's creative, inconvenient, and impossible to ignore. That's parking karma, wrapped up tight for everyone to see. At a busy grocery store, a minivan boldly parks across not one, not two, but three entire spaces, sprawled out horizontally, as if the rules simply don't apply. It's the kind of parking job that makes every other driver shake their head in disbelief, wondering what could possibly justify such blatant disregard for everyone else. But today, the shoppers have had enough. Instead of just grumbling, they unite, gathering dozens of shopping carts from every corner of the lot. There's a sense of camaraderie as they roll the carts over, ready to make a statement. It's a coordinated effort. Carts are interlocked, stacked several layers deep, and carefully positioned to block every single door. The fortress grows cart by cart until the minivan is completely surrounded, a monument to parking etiquette gone wrong. Eventually, the driver returns, arms full of groceries, only to find her vehicle encased in an impenetrable wall of carts. Her face says it all: shock, confusion, and a dawning realization that this fortress is no accident. She circles the van, searching desperately for any gap, any weakness in the barricade, but there's none to be found. Every possible entry is blocked, every escape route sealed. The only options left? Move every single cart by herself, one by one, or swallow her pride and ask for help, guaranteeing a dose of public embarrassment and a lesson she won't soon forget. Around her, the crowd can't help but laugh. What started as frustration has turned into a hilarious spectacle, a moment of teamwork and shared satisfaction for everyone who's ever been annoyed by selfish parking. The message is crystal clear: take up 3 spots, and you'll lose access to all of them. The fortress stands as a creative warning to anyone tempted to park without thinking of others. Sometimes it's not the parking tickets or the security guards that keep order, but the community itself stepping up to enforce the rules in their own memorable way. In this parking lot, anarchy met its match, and cart justice prevailed. Sometimes, the best revenge is pure, public shame. On a tight residential street, a car is parked 4 feet from the curb, blocking traffic. Instead of vandalism, a neighbor prints a sarcastic, official-looking, platinum-level parking award. The certificate congratulates the driver for their outstandingly terrible parking. Placed under the wiper, it turns the car into a monument to bad parking. The driver's embarrassment is instant and unforgettable. No damage, just biting humor and a lesson learned. Next time, they'll think twice before parking like that again. Not all revenge is mean. Sometimes, it's just pure fun. A convertible takes up 2 spots at a university. Students respond by filling the open car with hundreds of balloons. The result? A rainbow ball pit overflowing from every seat. The driver returns, stunned but smiling, forced to pop or remove balloons just to get in. No damage, just a hilarious, memorable inconvenience. It's a joyful, harmless way to say, park better next time. Sometimes laughter is the best teacher. Parking fail, party win. Here's a masterclass in psychological payback. A car parks in a no parking zone. Instead of a real ticket, someone crafts a perfect fake citation. It looks official. City crest, checkboxes, the works, but the violation? Parking like a complete moron. The fine $500 in Monopoly money, with a link to a Parking for Dummies course. The driver returns, sees the yellow envelope, and panics. Until they read the details and realize it's a prank. Relief, then laughter, then a lesson learned. No harm, just a heart-stopping moment and a story to tell. Sometimes the best revenge is a good scare. And a reminder, read the signs. Sometimes all you need is a piece of chalk. A car straddles the line, taking up 2 spots. An anonymous artist outlines the car on the pavement, CSI style. Inside the outline, I park like an idiot, with arrows pointing to the offending wheels. It's public shaming at its simplest and most creative. No damage, just a temporary, hilarious spotlight on bad parking. Rain will wash it away, but the embarrassment lingers. The car becomes a crime scene of courtesy. Everyone sees, everyone laughs, and the driver gets the message. Sometimes the simplest tools make the biggest impact. This one's all about community justice. A car blocks a driveway, trapping the homeowner. Neighbors join forces, boxing the offender in with their own cars, front, back, and side. The trapped car is going nowhere. Hours later, the driver returns, panics, and has to beg each neighbor to move their car. It's a real-life game of Tetris, and the offending car is stuck. No damage, just a powerful lesson in consequences. When you inconvenience a neighborhood, expect payback. Sometimes the only way out is a humble apology. Don't block driveways. Ever. Sometimes, a witty sign says it all. In the world of parking lot justice, words can be sharper than any key scratch or angry note. Instead of confrontation, some people choose to let their creativity do the talking, using humor and sarcasm to get their point across. From cartoon turtles boasting, "Even I can park better than you," to sarcastic birth announcements like, "I'm having a baby in your passenger seat." These creative signs deliver the sting with a smile. They're not just complaints. They're works of art, designed to make both the offender and passers-by laugh, cringe, and maybe even reconsider their parking habits. For those who abuse handicapped spots, the message gets even sharper. A laminated note might read, "I see you're not handicapped. I'm guessing you're just an idiot." It's a bold move, but sometimes, a little public shaming is the only way to get through. These signs are passive-aggressive masterpieces. Funny, pointed, and impossible to ignore. Each one is a tiny protest, a creative jab at bad behavior that turns frustration into entertainment for everyone else. Some look like coloring books for parking for beginners, complete with instructions and doodles, while others go further, wishing that bad parkers are as unsuccessful at reproducing as they are at parking. The creativity knows no bounds, and the messages are as varied as the offenses. There's no mess, no damage, just public, creative shaming. It's a harmless way to vent frustration and, hopefully, inspire better parking in the future. The best part? Everyone gets a laugh, and no one gets hurt. The message is clear. Park right, or prepare to be roasted. These signs are a warning and a punchline rolled into one, making sure the lesson sticks. Sometimes, a sign is all it takes to make someone think twice. A clever note can turn embarrassment into a teachable moment, and maybe even spark a change in behavior. Parking lot comedians, we salute you. Your signs bring laughter, accountability, and a little bit of justice to the asphalt jungle, one windshield at a time. For our grand finale, we head to snow country. A driver ignores winter parking rules, leaving their car in the plow's path. The plow driver doesn't swerve. He buries the car in a mountain of snow. Doors, hood, roof, completely entombed. The driver returns to find their car frozen in place, facing hours of shoveling. It's industrial-scale justice, courtesy of the city workers. The message, respect the rules, or get buried. Cold, hard payback, literally. That's it. 10 of the most epic bad parking revenges ever. From sticky notes to snow plows, these stories prove that parking like a jerk has hilarious consequences. So, take a few extra seconds and park right. Which revenge was your favorite? Drop your stories in the comments. Thanks for watching Idiots in Cars. Subscribe for more wild moments. We post crazy videos all the time, so don't miss out. See you in the next one.